Hey, sunshine! Welcome to Conversations with Celena, the podcast where we discover inspiration, motivation, and information to help you live your best life. I'm your host, Celena, aka Sunshine, and each week we'll dive into conversations with guests who share their testimonies, insights, and advice. We'll explore topics that uplift, encourage, and empower you to be the best version of yourself you can be. So tune in and let's have some fun while we explore all that life has to offer. Keep it smiling, sunshine, and let's go. Good morning, sunshine. How you doing? Hey, sunshine. I just had to go grab this jacket. It's cold. It's cold. Trying to wrap myself up. First, I'm trying to fix it. Fix it, Jesus. My eyes are so red. And I don't have any drops in here. I got drops everywhere. So what is going on? Tell me something good. Tell me something good. Y'all see, I went live yesterday a lot. Just this past few days, I have clicked the live button more and more and more. So we're going to celebrate that as a win. And somebody's going to have to come wake me up. I ready to take a nap. So y'all know my sister brought me this book. And my sister Vanessa. And every day it has another good message for that day. But I was thinking, my eyes so sleepy. I was thinking earlier, how do you know that you love yourself? I know this is the month where we talk about love and our significant others, and we're buying gifts and candy and all that kind of good stuff for someone else. But what about you? What did you do for Valentine's Day for you? And not just what did you do, did you spend time with yourself, getting to know yourself? And I think that's just a really good question to ask, because we want to be in these healthy relationships with with our significant other, our husband, our wife. We want to be in a healthy relationship with them, but we can't until we're in a healthy relationship with who? With ourselves first. And I think a lot of us don't really want to admit that we're a work in progress, or we say it and it's just kind of in a joking manner, like I'm a hot mess express or something like that. But the reality of it is that we're always going to be evolving. But what do you look like in a serious situation or a crunch? Do you say no when you don't want to do something, or are you the yes person regardless of how thin it stretches you? That's saying, I don't love me. I don't love me enough to respect myself, my boundaries, to say no, to spend time with myself, because there is no one else that you spend more time with other than moi. Look in the mirror, and that should be your bestest friend, saying nice things about you, cheering you on, because we can be the best cheerleader. I'm just pulling and tugging on this shirt I feel like it shrunk in the dryer. We can be somebody else's best friend, encouraging them and cheering them on to be the very best version of themselves and to go after their dreams. But when we look in the mirror, it's like we don't believe those same things for ourselves. And so celebrate you, speak kindly to you, spend quality time with you, you know, just work on you. Even communicate, communicate with yourself. We always want to pick up the phone and call somebody else. But once you finish having that conversation with God, have a conversation with yourself so that you can be true to you, so you can understand the things that you like and the things that you dislike, the things that you want to do and the things that you don't want to do. And those that you don't want to do, you can say no. That's it. No. Not no, I have to work this weekend or I have a lot to do or da, 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 da. Just no, I'm not gonna be able to do that. You can say maybe next time, but for this time, my schedule does not permit. And I told y'all back a few weeks ago, just say I gotta pray about it. Every single thing before you say a quick yes. I'm gonna have to pray about that. So, and then when they follow up, I ain't heard nothing from God yet. I have not heard nothing. So I just wanted to pop on here with my sleepy self and say good morning, Sunshine. I haven't been to sleep. So I'm sleepy. Now that it's time to get to work, I'm sleepy. But this right here, out of the book that my sister gave me, said, consider for a moment that everything you think, feel, and experience in the world is a direct reflection of your inner well being. This is why it's important to commit to inner growth and healing. So, what if the inner is not well? And that means everything that you think, you feel, and experience. I get all these dings and emails. Everything that you think, feel, and experience is a direct reflection of your inner being. Just think about that for a minute. When you get upset easily, reflection of you, the real you. When you don't show up for things, when you're always late, when you make excuses, it's a reflection of the inner you. It has nothing to do with anything or anybody else other than you. So I just really want you all, every one of you all, to share this video. And I want to remind you, you don't have to share it to your page, because I do understand that a lot of times we are hesitant to share because we don't want our page filled with somebody else's stuff. But you can still share the video in text message, in Messenger, so that way it's not clogging up your page. So be sure to share the video. But today, think about you, your boundaries, your expectations, your love for you, and just reflect on that. Because the only way to move forward and to get where you want to be is you have to be that beautiful person on the inside and on the outside. The inside cannot be raggedy and the outside all cleaned up, and somehow that's going to magically make the insides healthy and well. No, that's not how it works. And you can't just stand in the mirror every day and be like, you got this, girl. That's good. Yes, you do. You got this. But you also have to do more work on you, spending time with you and being quiet with you and being alone with you and laughing at yourself when you do something silly. And don't be afraid to be by yourself and with your thoughts, because your thoughts are going to become healthy toward you. I think we don't want to be alone with our thoughts, and we're constantly busy and always got the TV or the radio going, or we're doing something to occupy that space that space where we could heal, but we don't ever give ourselves a chance to feel it, to acknowledge it, and to heal from it. So we just say super busy. We stay super busy not to tap into that time and those thoughts. So on today, just know you're not by yourself that's doing it. I'm going to be over here doing it when I'm awake. I'm just going to be asking myself some questions like, do you say no? Are you in a healthy place? Do you have healthy boundaries? Do you love every flaw about yourself where you are right now? Not where you're trying to be next week, next month, next year, but right where you are. Do you love self? Do you accept self? Or do you criticize the marks on your face, the scars on your stomach? Are you just very critical of yourself? Or do you say, you might be thick, girl, but you got it going on. Like, be kind. Have fun with yourself. Laugh. Talk. And that's really all that I have this morning because I thought about that and how many of us just put on a smiling face, and go through the day and then shut the door and it's just on and popping and not in a good way until it's the next day and we have to put on the face again. And I don't want to be that person. I do want to be transparent with the things of how I feel. Like yesterday, I didn't know that I was going to cry when I got on live. I had already cried. So I thought, okay, I got it out. I have released that. Now I can go live and be sunshine. But sunshine was hurting. Oh, my friend just texted me. What she said? Praying you have a day filled with God's abundance of love, joy, and protection, and less worry because you know God will protect you and your children. Oh, thank you, girl. Um, so just walking in, just being authentic. That's the best way to be. If something bothers you, you can let it be known. You can acknowledge it, and it's okay. It's okay to feel what you feel. And I just want to thank you all who jumped in the live yesterday and encouraged me and let me know that it's okay to have a day to not be okay. But you have to let it go and release it. I cried some more after I got off live. I'm just being honest. I cried some more when I got off live. Oh, thank you. So I sent that message. I never did get this shirt straight. I can't say rise and shine today because, child, I'm trying to go to sleep. Let me see what Miss Carmen said. Ooh, that's a long one. I'm going to have to stay there until tomorrow. So tomorrow is, you know what? We win Wednesday. We win Wednesday. So y'all be ready to come on back and let's have a conversation. If anybody's friends with Brandon Butler, tag him. Tell him to call Sunshine. Love you too. It's only a couple people call me cousin. I can guess it's either Vinny, Olivia, Serenity. Serenity. See, I can't see you over here. I had to go on my phone and see who it was. Love you too, Serenity. I think I sent you an invite to the virtual meetup group Saturday. So it's Saturday night at 7:00. And since I done hopped over here to announcements, um, Saturday morning, 11 o'clock Central, Miss Blossom is going to be back. And then Saturday, 7 o'clock p.m. So 11 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the evening, we're going to have on Zoom. So it won't be live. It'll be on Zoom, our first virtual meetup group. And so we'll start with meet and greet, and then we'll roll right into vision board. So you can order a vision board kit, or you can bring a notebook, a pen, a pencil, and yourself and your vision. That's all you need. And we also have some on Celena10.net, some vision boards as well. If you need to get you one, you can order a vision board from there. And don't y'all forget about Datriana now. This is going to be every day until the end of this month. Where's baby girl at? I'm going to take myself off the screen in order to play this. Here we go. I'll be right back.
Meet Aria. At 1, she was diagnosed with autism, and that answered many questions as to why her bedtime routine was pretty much non-existent. So the past 2 years, I spent time working with an editor, illustrator, and a designer to publish a book. And in this book, I wanted to highlight some of the things that she loves most, such as bath time. She is definitely a water baby who turns bath time into a water park. Y'all, she even taught herself how to swim in the pool. She did that. Running, because why do we need to go slow when we can definitely go fast? And when I tell you, she keeps us chasing after her. And singing, which is highlighted throughout the entire story. This book will take you on a lyrical journey through the alphabet while also pairing up a nightly bedtime routine. You can pre-order your copy now, and it would be the perfect addition to any child's library. This BIPOC book is launching today only on Kickstarter, and I would love your support.
So just in case y'all don't know the story, I gotta give it to you real quick. Datriana just wrote her first book. Like she said in the video, the baby is autistic. And so the routine was non-existent. So in order to help other parents of autistic children, she wrote a book, like a bedtime story book. And it's called A to Sleep. And it's on www.a2sleep.com. And it is a campaign, a Kickstarter campaign that is all or nothing. So if she doesn't reach her goal by the end of this month, which is the 29th, she's got to figure out a whole new way, start over from scratch, figure out a new way to raise the money in order to send this book to print. So what you're ordering right now is a pre-order, and you will not be billed until the end of the month. And that is if, I'm going to say if, but we're going to say when she reaches her goal of $10,000. So go ahead and go to A to Sleep. I think I still have it on here because I haven't deleted it. I'm the world's worst at deleting stuff. Let me see. There it is right there. A2sleep.com. And if you have any problems, need any type of help, let us know. Datriana, you can let her know. She's on Facebook as Datriana Franklin. And of course, you can always let me know. So we only have 9 days left? 9 days, and it can be done. So don't you just want to be a part of that? Like I done woke up now talking about that. That's got me excited because so many people talk about doing stuff, talk about writing a book, talk about starting a business, talk about doing. But what are they actually doing? And then the people that are doing, they beat themselves up because they feel like they're not doing enough. They beat themselves up because they said they was going to do it and then they didn't do it. And what people think about it. That's where that self-love comes in that I was talking about. Whatever people say is their business. It's not your business. So let them talk. Let them make assumptions. You don't have to come to the defense of yourself. Let them think what they want to think. Let them say what they want to say. You just continue being you. And God is going to elevate you. You don't have to go worry about that. You don't have to fight the battle. You don't have to acknowledge it. None of that. Go do something for you. Go love on you because they're miserable. That's all I got to say. And you know how I know? Because I used to be a miserable person. I wasn't really a gossiper. I never really been a gossiper. I'm still not a gossiper. I want to encourage and lift up people. Now, the people that did me wrong and offended me, I'm not going to say that I never said anything about them. I'm just being honest. I'm not going to say that I never addressed it to like the people that are close to me. And I think problems come in because you feel like people are close to you, and then they go repeat what you said and cause even more conflict and more division. And so they're not your friends. So that's why, you got to be very careful the people that you share those thoughts and feelings with, because before you know it, it's right on back at you. And it's not the way that you delivered it, but it's added to and taken away and shifted and made up and lied about. So that's whoever I used to be. I'm so happy I'm not that person anymore. I get sad. Y'all saw me crying on live yesterday. I cried off live yesterday. We're human. So I'm giving myself some grace because I know I'm not who I used to be, that depressed, um, victim minded person. Mm-mm. I don't live there anymore. And I'm so glad about it. And I want you all to be in that same place, being bold, being courageous. Like, I know something happened because I done moved to the Midwest. I got to roll my eyes because there ain't even nobody over here that look like me. But here I am in the Midwest. Um, Finding some pretty good food, so I can't roll my eyes about that. Because the last couple of meals that I had, it actually was good, so I'm happy about that. Let's see what else, but it took some boldness and some stepping out on faith, and that's not the Celena that I probably was some years ago, like low self-esteem, very beat down, let people words, the same thing I just said, don't let people words bother you and affect you and keep you from being your best. um and I let that prevent me from doing my best. And I ate food. I ate food. I slept with people that, looking back, hindsight, be like, girl, you was in a real bad place. You was in a real, real, real bad place to think that that was okay. But, it's my reality. And I can't let anybody make me feel bad about my reality. I know the place that I was in, and it was a dark place. And you will do some dark stuff in a dark place because you feel like it's going to stay there. But it don't stay there. If you don't tell it, somebody else will help you out and start telling it, and they're not going to tell it the right way. Like I said, they're going to add, they're going to subtract, they're going to make up, they're going to lie. So it's best for you to tell your story, your testimony, not to bring any heartache to anyone, but so that you and I can be free. Be free. What looks better than freedom? We're in this country where we're supposed to be free, and up here, we in a prison. It's better to be locked up probably in prison than to be walking free and in prison in our mind, bound by the past and the hurt and the disappointment. I just don't want to go back there. And so I'm going to keep on talking because I done got started. I done got stirred up. My eyes done opened up. I don't even feel sleepy no more getting into all of that. But I love y'all so much. Thank you for coming to hang out with me for a little while this morning. I'm going to get myself on back to work because, Lord, I got plenty of that to do. And y'all go share a smile and spread some sunshine. See you next time. Keep it smiling, sunshine.